Travel looks different for everyone. And over the years, through long-haul flights, quick weekend trips, and traveling with kids, I learned that the things we bring with us say a lot about how we move through the world. In this video, I'm sharing the realistic travel essentials I've relied on trip after trip. Not because these are the things you must have, but because they might help you reflect on what truly works for you. The goal is to build a setup that brings ease, joy, and a sense of calm whenever you travel. A passport holder might feel unnecessary to some. And technically it is. You can just toss your passport straight into your bag. But if you like things to be organized, if you appreciate having all your travel-only items grouped together, a passport holder becomes a small luxury that makes travel feel a bit more special. I've been using this Louis Vuitton passport holder for years. What I love most is collecting hot stamps from the countries I visit. It's nostalgic in a world where a lot of custom stamps have become digital, and it turns the passport holder itself into a little travel diary. Functionally, it's incredibly useful. I keep my physical lounge pass inside a backup credit card separate from the rest. And now that I also carry my kids' passports, grouping everything together gives me peace of mind. It's simple, but it keeps the start of every journey smooth. The rest of my cards go in this Calvi card holder from Hermes. I use this daily, so it's not specifically a travel item, but it fits seamlessly into how I move through airports and new cities. What sets the Calvi apart is its capacity. It looks compact and minimal, but it fits all my essential cards and even an AirTag without becoming bulky. I've owned many traditional card holders before, but most of them couldn't hold an AirTag comfortably. And if you've ever misplaced your card holder, between couch cushions, under the bed, or in places you don't even remember being, having it trackable becomes invaluable. The design also makes it easy to access what I need quickly. When I'm at the hotel front desk or checking out at a cafe, I don't have to shuffle through a wallet full of things I never use. It's just the essentials, neatly stacked, and the simplicity saves time and keeps me organized. It's minimal, reliable, and one of those items I never think twice about bringing. Having your personal soundtrack easily accessible during a long-haul flight is absolutely essential. Many people prefer over-ear headphones for better isolation and noise cancellation, but I personally prefer something that doesn't take up much space and doesn't press down on my hair for hours. Again, it all depends on your own preferences when it comes to choosing your travel essentials, and even the brand you gravitate toward. These active noise-canceling true wireless earphones from Master and Dynamic are my choice. The noise cancellation is genuinely impressive, and I've always been a fan of their product design. If you've watched my other videos, you already know I've collected quite a few of their headphones over the years. They sound great, look great, and just feel effortless to pack. And for me, that convenience matters when I'm already juggling multiple devices for myself and my kids. This Bluetooth wireless audio transmitter adapter is the piece that completes the setup. I always bring it with me on long international flights. We all remember the audio quality of airplane headphones, and this transmitter lets me use my own earphones instead. It's such a simple product, but it solves a very real problem. Once you get used to having consistent, familiar audio, whether it's a movie, a playlist, or even just ambient sounds, it's hard to go back to the flimsy headphones they hand out on the plane. I also keep this dual 3.5mm adapter, because some European airlines still use the split audio jack. With this combination, watching movies on the plane becomes so much better. The sound is clearer, fuller, and honestly makes the whole experience feel less draining. And on flights where you're up for 10 or 12 hours, that comfort adds up. It turns an ordinary in-flight experience into something that feels a little more personal, a little more elevated. For the amount of time we spend in the air, it's worth the small upgrade. I'll link both items in the description so you can check them out. A phone is non-negotiable. It starts even before the trip. Booking flights, saving hotel info, restaurant reservations, maps, everything lives on the phone now. And the last thing you want during a busy travel day is a dead battery. I keep the Apple MagSafe battery with me at all times. It's not flashy or oversized. It's compact, it charges wirelessly, and it gives just enough power to get me through navigating new cities using Google Maps. The only thing to keep in mind is using a MagSafe compatible case, so it attaches securely. But once it's on, I've never had to worry about it falling off. And what I really appreciate is how seamlessly it becomes part of the rhythm of travel. You snap it on as you're leaving a cafe or walking between terminals, and it tops you up without adding bulk or cables to your hands. It's not meant to replace a full-size power bank. This is more about keeping momentum, keeping your phone alive long enough to capture moments, check in at the hotel, or pull up the next address. Small conveniences that together make the entire journey feel smoother and more intentional. For a long time, I searched for something slim and intentional to organize all my charging cables, memory cards, and adapters. I used a cloth pouch for years, which technically worked, but visually it never felt intentional. It always felt like an afterthought, something functional but not really aligned with the rest of my travel setup. During a trip to Prague, I picked up this Louis Vuitton pencil case and realized it was exactly what I needed. Even though it's technically not meant for tech accessories, the shape and structure make it perfect. It slips into any bag without taking up noticeable space, which I appreciate, and visually it actually elevates the look of my packing. It's one of those small details that makes everything feel cohesive and intentional rather than just functional. You might wonder why I carry this many cables. I travel with my phone, plus 2 phones for my kids, and sometimes a tablet. While power adapters don't fit inside, the essentials do. I had hoped for a black colorway to match the rest of my travel pieces, but that wasn't an option. Functionally though, this has been one of the best upgrades to my organizing system. Instead of digging through pockets or trying to remember which compartment something ended up in, everything has a place now. On long travel days, especially with kids, those little moments of order go a long way. Beyond just organization, it also brings a sense of mental clarity. I don't have to worry about whether I've packed everything I need for my devices. And that quiet assurance is priceless when you're juggling multiple flights, check-ins, and schedules. It's amazing how something so small can make travel feel so much more seamless and organized. Sunglasses are something I never travel without. Beyond style, they protect your eyes when you're exploring all day. I always bring a pair with a classic silhouette and an all-black frame because it works with any outfit and any destination. When you're trying to pack efficiently, versatility becomes your best friend. I also appreciate how a good pair of sunglasses can instantly elevate your look, even on casual days. Whether you're walking through a sunny city street, sitting at a cafe, or navigating an airport, they add both comfort and a subtle sense of polish. It's one of those small items that combines practicality and style effortlessly, making it feel like a natural extension of your travel essentials. If you love watches, a watch roll becomes essential. I don't usually travel with 4 watches, but I do bring 1 or 2 extra pieces, along with a couple of bracelets. A microfiber cloth always lives inside, so I can wipe everything down after a long day of exploring. It's those little routines, cleaning, organizing, and protecting, that make traveling with delicate items feel effortless rather than stressful. This watch roll from LOEWE has been with me for 8 to 10 years. The quality has held up incredibly well, and it protects the watches from scratches inside my bag. Over time, I've realized that investing in a good watch roll isn't just about storage, it's about peace of mind. You know that no matter how much your bag shifts or how many flights you take, your watches stay safe and in pristine condition. It's one of those items you only need to buy once, and after that, it quietly becomes an indispensable part of your travel routine. Beyond protection, it also adds a small touch of ritual to packing, reminding you to slow down and handle the things you care about intentionally. A toiletry bag keeps all your skincare, grooming items, and small first aid things in one place. I found this Louis Vuitton DOP kit at a secondhand store in Japan called Kindle earlier this year. I had this exact model saved in my mind before the trip, and somehow it was the very first thing I saw in store. The condition was fantastic, the price was right, and I knew I wouldn't see it again if I walked away. Beyond practicality, it also adds a subtle sense of style to the way I travel. Even something as small as a toiletry bag can elevate the experience of packing and unpacking. It makes me feel organized and intentional. Every time I reach for it, I'll save what I keep inside for another video, but this bag has been such a practical and aesthetic upgrade. Now it's time to pack everything into my personal item. This LOEWE Cool B crossbody bag in medium has become my travel companion since the day I got it. The size is perfect, not too big, not too small, and it fits all my essentials comfortably. There aren't many internal compartments, which some might see as a drawback, but for me it actually maximizes the usable space. The leather is soft and slightly stretchy, so when I need to carry more instead of leaving something in the suitcase, it adapts. It also makes packing feel effortless. I don't have to overthink how everything fits. After 3 years of heavy travel and countless flights, it still holds up beautifully. Beyond just durability, it adds a quiet sense of ease to traveling. You know that everything you need is at hand, the bag moves with you, and the experience just flows a little smoother. And finally, the carry-on suitcase. Before I had kids, I used to travel exclusively with a single carry-on. People often underestimate how much you can fit when you're intentional about packing, when every item has a purpose and nothing is just in case. This RIMOWA distinct cabin is the latest piece in my lineup, and it quickly became my favorite after a trip through Central Europe. It's durable, thoughtfully designed, and fits my packing style perfectly. The compartments, the build quality, and even the way it rolls make the travel experience feel smoother. I've realized that a good suitcase isn't just storage. It's a part of the journey itself, helping you move efficiently, stay organized, and focus on the experiences rather than the logistics. At the end of the day, travel essentials are deeply personal. They depend on your habits, your preferences, and the kind of traveler you are. My hope is that this video inspires you to refine your own setup, to bring only what truly adds value, and to travel with intention. See you in the next video.